Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to which 90s and 2000s GOATs still hold up today. This should be an interesting one. So I believe they're talking about rappers here. They're talking about rappers here. They're not talking about like R&B or any other genre. They talking about just straight up rappers from the 90s and the 2000s who still hold up today. A lot of them still hold up. Some of them got some duds. Like, let's be real. Like, Eminem today got a lot more duds than he does like back in his heyday. But you could also say the same thing about I'm trying to think who else. Somebody who got duds said the same thing about I'm trying to think. I don't think there's that many people who some people music still hold up today. You know what? I'm gonna say Ice Cube. Ice Cube music don't hold up the same way it did back then. They really don't. His albums, as far as like his albums go, some of them don't hold up. Some of them are still good, but most of them don't hold up the same way they do today. Ice Cube is one of the people who I'm starting to look at a little differently. Compared to his peers in the West Coast, Ice Cube shit just don't hold up today like it used to back then. Like back then it was okay. Like nowadays it don't hold up the same way like it used to. Like he still got some good songs in there. Don't get me wrong. Ice Cube still got some good songs, especially on some of the deep cuts, because he do get a little more political and he do talk about like real shit. But like some of his shit just don't hit the same.
2000s and how their catalogs have aged and where they're at today. We gonna throw people out there, or throw people out there, and then, we'll talk about them.
Man, I'm throwing one out here.
Go ahead. Going first.
And I remember I used to like this album when it first came out. Okay. I listened to this shit like about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, man, this shit. They probably only had like maybe like 3 joints on there I like.
Damn.
Mace Harlem World.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Had this conversation.
Man, Mace's whole catalog is not as good as it used to be. Back in the 90s, that shit was bopping. Today, Mace's whole catalog is not hidden, bro. You can miss me with Mace, bro.
Try it.
No offense to Mace, but still, no offense to Mace, but let's be real, my nigga. Nah.
Try it.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Stop it. Get some help.
What more do you want from me?
You stupid.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you agree?
I never liked
You never? Okay.
Yeah, I never
Dog,
liked
I
it.
listened to
I
listened to Harlem World like 3 or 4 years ago. I kept hitting skip. I was like, damn, this shit kind of bad, bro.
That's how I was back then. Yeah,
no, but it's crazy because I liked that album back then. I don't know if it was because of
money?
I don't know if it was because of the whole like, okay, Biggie gone, is this next guy up? I was hoping for that to happen.
Oh, that Player Away joint on that beat with 8-Ball MJG.
That's like I said, there's only 3 joints on that.
No, I
like, why you over there looking at me? What's that? 24 Hours to Live.
Yep.
And then the 8-Ball MJG joint.
24 Hours to Live is probably one of my
only one.
It's like my only one I still really love.
Yeah.
But it was because of
everybody
else.
Because of the features.
Like,
Yeah,
it
the
was because of
DMX
Mace.
was
Crazy Locks. Yeah. It's like
one of the few DMX stuff that I like on that album. Yeah, I like him on 24 Hours to Live. But yeah, I listened to that shit, man. That to me, that album has not aged.
I want to throw a discography out here, a catalog.
Okay.
LL Cool J.
Okay. What
I don't think that
How
counts.
was he held up?
The 90s though?
That don't count. He 80s. He 80s. That don't count. Y'all said 90s and 2000s.
Oh, you said 90s.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
90s and 2000s.
Well, Yeah, Mama Said Knock You Out in 1990.
Bruh, you can't move the goalposts, bruh. You cannot move. See, this is what I mean, bro. I hate these type of channels that put something out there and then they move the goalposts to fit their agenda, bruh. I be hating this shit, bro.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Try it.
Now this whole video is incomplete now, bro. This whole video is incomplete. This is an incomplete ass video. This whole everything they say from here on out is invalid because they don't even stick to their script, bro. They don't even stick to their script. At least stick to your script, bro.
Get this sorry ass nigga out of here! You suck! Okay. 14 Shots to the Dome in 1993.
He was a singles guy.
At that point, he had Phenomenon in 1997, which was huge.
Singles, bro. They had 4-2-1 on it. He was a singles guy.
He's an 80s guru. He's an 80s goat.
Yeah. Exactly. He's 80s.
He's not a 90s goat.
Yeah.
He was just known for like Mama
You
Said
trying to move the
Knockout, which did come out in
goalposts.
1990. It was the last before he released his one with Q-Tip. That was like the last full body of work that was dope that he released. After that, he had the Lounging Joint. Like he was a singles guy. It was just number singles. The one with joint with Boys and Man, like he was a singles guy.
Yeah.
Hey Lover.
Hey Lover, yeah.
He was singles.
Yeah.
It was the albums
We're trying to
whack,
move
but
the
then he
goalposts.
had them 1 or 2 singles that was killing the radio.
Let's throw this guy out here. Nas. So I think his 90s cat.
Yeah, I say his 90s, early 2000s cat, all the way up to like maybe up to like I want to say Hip Hop Is Dead album. Once you get to like the Hip Hop Is Dead album and beyond, I kind of
Try it.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Once you get up to the Hip Hop Is Dead album, that's it. Hip Hop Is Dead and beyond.
Try
it. Too preachy for me, bruh. Too preachy for me. His 2012 album, the one with the song with For My Brothers with Daughters, We Called Us. That album had a good chunk of potential on it, but it was still like he was still preachy, bro. Nas is just a little too preachy nowadays, and I get it, bro. He's gotten older with age, he's gotten more wiser, and I understand he's trying to put a message out there, but it's like, dog, give me some hits, man. Give me some hits. Even Big Lips know if I'm gonna be preaching, I'm gonna put some hits out there. Like, bruh, like, come on, man. You gotta at least give me a couple of hits every now and again, bruh. Like, Nas ain't put out no more hits after that, bruh. It seemed like once he got up to Hip Hop Is Dead, he got too preachy, bruh. And it's like, I'm not trying to hear all that, bro. Where the hits at?
Catalogs have aged better than his 2000s. Outside of his run.
Yeah, Stillmatic. I don't know. Stillmatic.
All right, man. He's solidified.
Godson. Lost Tapes.
He's solidified.
Like, bruh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lost Tapes.
You're not a fan of Lost Tapes?
I always say that. I always say that.
Wait a minute.
And just like, what's the other one? Untitled? Not a fan of that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, when I go back to that one, that's probably one of the ones, that's 2000s?
2008.
Yeah,
2008 was
so that's still considered 2000.
Yeah, that's 2000s.
So that's why I'm with you on that, because I think we revisited it, and I was just like, oh man, this don't hit the same.
Nah,
man.
Or whatever. It never hit for me though.
Oh, it hit for me.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I think I said that in the review.
You did.
And but yeah,
you and
going
Mike
back
was on that.
Dude,
going back, I was like,
how the fuck you need to listen to this album again, people? How you don't like no Lost Tapes? This is fucking crazy. You're out your fucking mind. This is wild.
I'm with you on Godson.
Well, why don't you listen to it and see if you like it? How about you listen to it and see if you like it? You revisiting it. You probably haven't listened to the album like what, 2-3 years? Come on, bruh. Probably ain't listened to the album 2 or 3 years. I can't say when you did or when you did. You probably listened to it on the way there. Never know. But I'm just saying though, if you ain't listened to the album in about a couple of years, how you gonna sit up here? You're going off what's the term I'm looking for here? Not recency bias, but just nostalgia. You're going off nostalgia. Instead of understanding his point of view. Like, he listened to it and he knows that it wasn't good enough for him. And that's his opinion. He's entitled to his own opinion. I'm just saying. I hate when people say, bro, you tripping, bro, if you don't think. It's like, I understand if you don't like it. I'm going to just sit there and say, I like that shit. But if I don't like some shit, I don't like some shit, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. Anything from Nas, from Hip Hop Is Dead and Beyond Word is trash. Everything is trash.
Try.
I don't listen to it, bro. He's too preachy, bro. I've given Nas a lot of chances. He's let me down every time.
Yeah, Godson, Stillmatic, Lost Tape, like that was a 3-album run in a year span, bro. What are you talking about?
You know, somebody I don't feel that their music has aged well. 50 Cent.
Really?
You tripping? Okay, you tripping on that one. 50 Cent music has aged tremendously well. I will say this though. Going back and listen to a good chunk of his albums, Massacres actually hold up pretty well. I hate to say it, but Massacres held up pretty well. Now, Get Rich or Die Trying is still good. The singles are still good. Some of the deep cuts are still good. Some of the deep cuts, not all of them, but the singles that he dropped for that, they still hold up. Some deep cuts on that album still are good, but for the most part, bro, a good chunk of that album is literally just like him being very repetitive. It's very repetitive on that album. A lot of them songs on Get Rich or Die Trying because repetitive. But Massacre, that shit is held up well. Don't get me wrong, Massacre got some L's on that. That Gat Man Baltimore Love song, that shit trash. I'm trying to think what else was trash. You know, Piggy Bank ain't holding up that much either, bruh. Piggy Bank ain't holding up well either. That song is actually getting no play. That song, it's a couple of other ones I can't think of off the top of my head, but it's a good chunk of songs on there. It's a good chunk of songs on there that don't hit the same today, but Massacre is held up well. I think Massacre is more, from a commercial standpoint, it's a lot more listenable than Get Rich or Die Trying. Curtis is very underrated. I think, is very underrated. Listening to it again. Listening to Curtis again, not a bad album, just not an album that has this, it don't have the same appeal to it, because once again, 50 becomes very fucking repetitive. Like, that's one of the biggest flaws in 50's rapping ability. He becomes very repetitive. Starts talking about the same shit over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, like I feel obviously the first album's a classic. Marv convinced me on Curtis.
Okay.
No, Massacre. He convinced you on Massacre.
Massacre.
He convinced you on Massacre.
100%.
Yeah.
After that, it's like, bro.
It was
But
Curtis.
those only two that he really like. Are we really judging him like that?
So
Because Curtis, that's the one he went against. He went against Kanye. He won the graduation of Curtis.
But I feel like the first two are solidified.
yeah, but after that, I think that's what he's talking about. Like over time,
But
it's
I
just falling
don't
off.
I don't think those are hero.
Curtis is solid. Anything after Curtis, before I Self-Destruct, or the other album he dropped in like 2013, 2014.
Try. Like the first two though.
But
We never put them
that
there.
doesn't matter though.
How not?
Because we're talking about the body of work.
Exactly.
The
We're talking about the
catalog.
topic of conversation is the body of work over time. Over time, he only has 2 projects that stand the test of time.
And all I'm saying is that that was the case then.
I feel you.
It's not even over. So of course the ones that we didn't herald back then, why would we herald them now?
I'm pulling this list from Ranker.
Okay.
So it's the best rappers of the 90s. And I'm going to just start at the top.
The first Tupac, Biggie, of course.
No.
They passed away in demise. We didn't get a chance to see if they would have had slippage.
Like I said, and again, you go back to those albums, they still fucking
So we don't need to talk about it. All right, cool.
Life After Death, Ready to
We
Die.
can't talk about it because we can say that that still stands the
They
test of
held up.
time.
Yeah, Ready to
So it's still part of the
Die.
conversation.
Ready to Die. Life After Death still held up.
It's just a
All
short
Eyes on Me.
conversation.
So
Me Against the
Nas
World.
is fine. So
Nas is fine.
So Nas is like a stop, like ticker.
When it comes to Tupac, I ain't gonna lie, that's strictly from my niggas album. That shit, I can't lie, bruh.
Try.
Strictly for My Niggas is not good. It does get very repetitive, and it starts veering off. Like you start veering off from it because it's very repetitive. Strictly for My Niggas is a little too repetitive.
The first three, Nostradamus was down, and then he came back. Stillmatic, he was back.
But the rest of Pac catalog is fire. The rest of Pac catalog, absolutely.
Back up again,
B Ice Cube.
This the one right here. This the one right here. Ice Cube shit is not held up well in my ears. I'm telling you. And Cube be talking about some real shit, but then he veers off into these other. I think Cube was very experimental with his music, and it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts with the experimentation that he does, bro. Cube shit has not held up well in my ears, bro.
I did say Ice Cube Rock.
War and Peace came out with 98, and then this one came out like a 98, and I think this two came out.
Didn't age.
But again, we talking about the ones that we never liked anyway.
So I know, but that's the
so no. Yeah, so America's Most Wanted, we love that.
Yeah, those held up.
They still held up.
That's what we're
Predator
talking about.
still held up. You know what I'm saying?
But in totality, right?
But we're not talking totality.
We are.
Where does it say totality?
Because he's talking about his catalog.
How the catalogs
is
have
the
aged.
entire discography.
But we're talking about catalog and age, and those. How can it age if we never even put it up there in the first place?
Because sometimes the content that, especially with Ice Cube, especially on some of those, the content, the lyrics that he has have aged poorly over time.
The way I took the question, the ones that we liked back then, how have they aged today? We never liked those. So of course they're going to age poorly. We didn't like them to begin with.
I think there is a conversation to be had about like Black Korea and the lyrics and stuff, because we had a whole video on it. Those lyrics have aged poorly over time.
I feel you.
I think that you can write it off as give it a pass for that.
My point is this: we would not have considered these people the GOATs based off those albums. We consider them the GOATs because of the ones that we like.
Yeah.
And so it's like, do those albums still hold up? Is how I took the question.
Facts. I think that is a good thing though. Like, what about the albums that we did like? Let's exclude the albums that we know we don't fuck with. Let's talk about the albums that we did fuck with. Do they still hold up? That's why I brought up Massacre and Get Rich or Die Trying. I felt like Massacre holds up a little bit more better than Get Rich or Die Trying does. That's just my personal opinion. Let's talk about the albums that we do like from them. I didn't talk about nothing else from Nas's catalog. If we talking about Illmatic, Stillmatic, It Was Written, all of them still pretty good. They still hold up. They got hits on there. They got bangers on there for sure. Nas is in his bag, most definitely. I give you that.
I feel like we never liked those other albums. And we would have never
Let's talk about the ones that we did.
I'm talking about the one that we like, though. With Ice Cube, I'm talking specifically about the one that we like.
Death Certificate.
And the lyrical content.
Yeah, I think those are fine. Y'all don't think those are fine? Death Certificate and all that?
No. I think the albums are still great. What I'm saying is that the content on it in 2025 and 2025 doesn't hold up. It's aged poorly. That's what I'm saying.
Because of timestamp. You think because of the lyrics is timestamp for what was going on?
But he was talking about revolutionary shit that we still go through today.
I get it, but it's still some very
just like PE
racist stuff. Okay. Now you mentioned PE, even though they're not the 90s.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting when we were talking about catalogs that some of the shit that they're saying now back then was applicable. But anyway, so we already talked about Nas, Wu-Tang, B.
Yeah, I can still listen to 36 Chambers, Only Built for Cuban Links,
all that shit.
Wu-Tang Forever. I can still listen to all that shit, man. Takao, all that shit.
Aside from 36 Chambers, aside from 36 Chambers, Method Man debut album, Old Dirty Bastard debut album, and Cuban Links, I ain't listened to none of them Wu-Tang niggas like that, bro. I never listened to Liquid Swords. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I listened to some of it, but like I couldn't get into it, bro. Liquid Swords, bro. Sorry, bro. It's boring, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Boring.
Try.
Shit is boring. Then we got fucking some of the other people. I forgot who else dropped. Like, I've listened to everybody. I've listened to a good chunk of the Wu-Tang albums when I was in my experimental phase. When I was going through my discovery experimental with music phase. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Between Method Man, the 36 Chambers, and ODB album, and Cuba Links, I don't really see myself really getting deep into the lore of Wu-Tang like that. It cool, but I just couldn't get with. I couldn't get jiggy with. I couldn't get past the fact that I couldn't get past the Liquid Swords album. I couldn't get past that Liquid Swords album. That shit was boring. I'm sorry, but that shit was boring. I couldn't get past that shit.
I'm skipping Outkast. We already had a conversation on that catalog. Yeah.
So I just quit. I quit. I didn't want to do no more Wu-Tang because that's what I gotta. Because if that's what I gotta keep listening to, the whole lyrical, spiritual niggas trying to drop bombs and all this other shit on top of my head, it's like, bruh, I don't want to hear this. Bruh. This is what Wu-Tang is. What really made me start hating lyrical, spiritual, miracle, heroical rappers, bruh. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit no more, and that's because of Wu-Tang.
Okay, I got one. I don't know what's on that list.
No, just anybody throw out something. I'm just kind of.
I like that you're going through the list though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, go. No, it's a conversation, bro.
Throw your one in there.
Go to the list. I was about to say Snoop. I was about to say Snoop.
Snoop was coming up, so go.
Yeah. That's what I was going to bring up.
Doggy Style still holds up.
What are y'all going to say about Snoop?
Doggy Style holds up.
Snoop, everything up until he left No Limit. I say everything up until he left No Limit. After that, after he left No Limit, after the last meal off No Limit, and then he went his own way. Snoop has been like hit or miss, bro. It's been hit or miss with Snoop, bro, for real. Like, he could come back with a good song every now and again. He probably might have a couple of good songs on the album that you probably might like, but sometimes every now and again, bro, Snoop just drops some bullshit. I ain't gonna hold you. Snoop be dropping some bullshit. It is what it is. I'm just saying, bro. Sometimes Snoop do be dropping some bullshit. Like I said, everything everything for the No Limit though. The only ones I say that didn't hold up well, obviously the Dogfather. That shit would be at the bottom of the barrel. The first No Limit album, that was all over the place, but the second one though, oh my god, to me that second one is goated. But I understand why people say the Last Meal is the best one. I went back and recently listened to the Last Meal. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The Last Meal, I understand why people say that's the best one, but I still that second album still hold a place in my heart, bro. The game is not, what is it? Is it The Game Is to Be Sold, Not Told? I think that's what it was. Or was that the first album? I don't remember. But it was the second album. It was the second album. It was the one with the black. It was the one in all black. He was in the car with the dogs. That album. That second one with Snoop on it, that shit went hard in the paint, bro. But I understand why people say Last Meal.
And again, the ones that came after that, we never really put him up to Doggy Style.
He was a singles guy.
He became a singles guy.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been talking a lot of 90s.
Yeah.
We were talking a lot of 90s. I got some niggas in the 2000s.
I disagree. I think his No Limit days was really good.
Off the top of the head. It is. Ludacris.
I have to go back and listen because
held up extremely well. Ludacris discography is held up extremely well, minus the album he won a Grammy for. That shit is actually trash. Listening to that track, I'm like, how the fuck did this win a Grammy over T.I.?
Try.
How the fuck did Release Therapy win an album over King? I will never understand that to this day.
Try.
That nigga cut his hair off, went corporate. Everybody started liking him more. It's like, oh, T.I., he just got out of jail. Oh, he's a thug. He's a criminal. Yeah, give it to Ludacris. He's cleaner. He's cutter. He cut the braids off. He's a good guy. I don't like him. He's more approachable to me. Fuck out of here.
Try.
That shit was trash. Then he came back with what was it? Ludaversal? Not Ludaversal, but the Theater album. The Theater album. That was actually really solid. The Theater album was solid. Battle of the Sexes.
Try.
Ludaversal.
Try.
Anything else at that point that he dropped after that point?
Try. Try.
I'm just saying, bro. All the way up to that Theater album, Ludacris was pretty solid, bro. Everything about Ludacris was solid up to that Theater album. Release Therapy is ass as well.
I can't say that I put on his albums.
It's been a little minute, but Chicken and Beer was definitely heavy rotation.
People starting to come around to understanding why I said Chicken and Beer was his best album. People are starting to understand what I was talking about. The production and everything that had to do with that album, bro. Ludacris was. Yes,
I think. Ooh, he got a lot of albums.
Back for the first time.
That was his first album.
Yeah, I think
you know what? I can still put on them albums.
Yeah,
I can still put on those albums.
There was joints on Red Light District that I like. The album.
The second one is Word of Mouth. That's when it had Move Bitch.
Word of Mouth is really good. Yeah. So to me, the first three, solidified.
I think you can go. I think you can probably go to Red Light District.
Yeah, that's what I said. Red Light District.
Red Light District was fire. I was about to say, bro, hold on, no, Red Light District was fire too. What you talking about?
Got like a handful of.
Oh, you're skipping Incognito?
What was on there?
Game Got Switched, First and 10.
The Incognito was an EP, bro. I don't think that one count. Incognito was an EP, which led to Back for the First Time. It was he literally took the same songs off of Back. He literally took like a good chunk of songs off of Incognito and threw them on Back for the First Time. What are we talking about?
What's Your Fantasy?
Oh,
that's the one that got a hot user. Mouth it off with 4 eyes.
Oh hell yeah, he had 4 eyes. I love that he had 4 eyes on his albums like that. That shit was dope.
Now the one that blew up after that is Back for the First Time. That was the one that he was like out of here. That's when he really left the radio station. But then you got Word of Mouth. Then you got Chicken and Beer. Red Light District.
Chicken
was
Beer is
still
the best
going.
album in my opinion.
I think he didn't really. It's Battle of the Sexes. Even though he had a big hit from that, I believe, and
Theater of the Mind. He had Theater of the Mind. That's
Theater of the Mind. But
yeah, Theater of the Mind. That song.
That's a good
album.
I think Luda has aged gracefully. You go back now. I think it was a little.
Luda got about a good 5. Got a good 5. Luda got a good 5. Back for the First Time. Word of Mouth. Chicken and Beer. Red Light District, and then Theater of Mind. And then after that, you could throw the rest of his catalog in the trash.
Gimmicky, a little over the top comic book like, but if you just go back, like I think it's still quality there.
And he's still respected today. Because they said where are they today? He's still respected. He was on 100%. Surround sound and shit. Like people respect Luda. Like so.
Screw Up was on Release Therapy, but I think that's when
Release Therapy had a couple of joints like Satisfaction. Crazy, like you got Beat in Your Car, bro. Play Satisfaction.
Jeezy.
Wait.
TM101 still hits though.
TM101
and Recession do too though.
And Recession.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jeezy. Oh, we talking about Jeezy. Oh man, Jeezy. Let's see here. Thug 101, The Inspiration, obviously Recession, but Thug Motivation 103, bruh. 103 go crazy, bruh. Anything after 103, trash. Throw it all the trash. Jeezy after 103. Okay, anything after 103, you could throw all that shit in the trash. 103, Recession, Inspiration, and Thug Motivation 101, all fire. That man went on a 4 album run. That's a 4 album run. That shit fire, bro. We gotta get Jeezy gets the nod, most definitely. His best shit has still held up well. I can still listen to Thug Motivation 103 the same way I listened to it when I first heard it. I can still listen to it the same way, bro, because the song still hit. He had hits on 103, bro. Recession still hits. A lot of songs don't hit the same, but it's still a good listen. I can still listen to it. Now, Inspiration is like, it's a little up and down, but it's still, I can still listen to a good chunk of songs on the album. And Thug Motivation 101. Thug Motivation 101. Goated. I can still listen to that. It's probably like it's like one or two songs on there I don't like, but the whole album I can listen to front and back. That shit still go hard in the paint to this fucking day. Thug Motivation 101. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
That's about it.
To me, that's the second best album after TM.
100%.
In my opinion.
Recession, 100%.
That's when the President's Black and all that shit.
Yeah,
Put on. Yeah.
I remember not liking TM 102, but then he came
I
back
fuck with TM 102 too.
Recession. Recession was like, oh yeah, this is.
He came back.
Yeah, he came back.
But TM 101 is so classic, bro. So
it still holds up.
Yeah, it still holds up. Still holds up. I think that's one of those albums, bro. 40 years from now, you play that, nigga, you gonna be motivated to do something.
Facts. That shit gonna be still bumping 40 years later. You can play that shit 40 years later. That shit still gonna be bumping, bro. Jeezy dropped a fucking hood classic, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. For those of y'all that are sleeping on Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101 is a fucking bop.
And I know people that still bump Jeezy, so like
the newer stuff.
Yeah. People, I've heard people still.
We're talking about the last album. It wasn't that bad. It was long as fuck, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Man, they must be bored.
What about T.I.?
T.I.'s catalog has held up well. Aside from I'm Serious, trap music has still held up well. Urban Legend has still held up well. King is definitely still held up well. T.I. versus T.I.P.
Try.
Paper Trail, that shit still fire. I forgot what the next album. I forgot was it No Mercy? Was that the next album? No Mercy? Try. Then he came back with what was it? Trouble Man. That was good. Paperwork, that was good. I forgot the other albums he put out after Paperwork. Anything else he put out after Paperwork, I forgot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped keeping up with T.I. after Paperwork, bro. Even Paperwork was good though. I love Paperwork. That shit was good. I think Paperwork got that Boosie song on there. That Jet Fuel, that motherfucker. Hey, bro. Jet Fuel smoking. Yeah, that shit go crazy, bro. Yeah. Paperwork still hold up. Paperwork definitely still hold up because I listened to that one like I want to say like last year, just randomly for no reason. I just wanted to listen to it again, and I listened to it again. Yeah, that shit still hold up, man. Paperwork, Trouble Man still good. Trouble Man still good. That shit still got the heat on there. Yeah, then after that it's Paper Trail. That shit still heat. King is undeniably his best body of work. I don't care what anybody say. King is his best body of work. And then Urban Legend is right next to it. It's like 1A, 1B when it comes to Urban Legend and King. And trap music is good. The trap music is good. I don't know if it's up there with Paper Trail, but it's definitely like somewhere under Paper Trail. That's how I feel about T.I.'s catalog. Anything else of that, I can't really recollect, bro.
Man, 2000s catalog was good. It was solid.
I think
but I stopped
the rest of it don't hold up.
Right around Paper Trail?
That's the last one.
Started Trail.
That's the last one.
But Trouble Man was dope. I like
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I love Trouble Man.
Trouble Man
was good, bro. People like the one he was having bring the social content, like what is it, like Us or something. Like people, some I know people that like that. Like that's what I'm saying. I think T.I. is interesting. I think we just not tapped in with T.I. like that after a certain point. But I heard people still like him.
I don't know if it was the name of the project or if it was just a song, but like Dime Trap. Whatever project that was on, like that one was solid because he did get a little bit more social political with his stuff. But I feel like the first album didn't age gracefully.
I'm serious.
And then he had trap music.
Trap music was
classic, certified banger.
You don't think I'm serious aged gracefully?
No,
I do.
No, I don't.
Why? You think is dated? It sounds dated.
That and it don't feel right in 2025. Have you played it recently?
I played it after we had a conversation about it. Because I think I forgot what we were talking about.
I think he was ranking his discography.
I think he was ranking the discography.
Y'all had it at 7. The one I had at 7, and I knew it was going to be controversial, was I'm Serious. Because outside of...
If you told me it sounded dated, I might give you that, bruh.
Nah, I'm Serious cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think who
was. But he got 3 albums to me.
So trap music, urban legend, and the king.
Mm-hmm. Those are the three.
You say Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye.
I mean, college dropout, late registration.
Yeah, we don't need to talk now. Now we don't need to talk about it, Negro.
I got you.
we can skip this.
But he's
When it comes to Kanye, we can stop at Yeezus. We can stop at Yeezus. At the time, I didn't understand Yeezus. I didn't understand the direction. But as time has progressed, Yeezus has made a lot more sense because that was an album that it was like 10 years ahead of his time. That was the thing about Yeezus, bro. Yeezus was like years ahead of his time. That's why you didn't understand it back then. Back then, nobody didn't understand it. And it was like, he finally dropped a weak one. But then you listen to it a couple of years later, you're like, hold on. This shit was ahead of his time because this is the sound that we hearing now was on Yeezus. So it's like, and now it's way more palatable. Kanye literally made an album that we wouldn't get until 10 years later. That's crazy. So yeah, I have to put Yeezus on there for sure. But The Life of Pablo, it's alright, but a lot of it don't hold up like it used to back then, but some of it's still good. A good chunk of it's still good. So I'll throw Life of Pablo on there. So yeah, Kanye, so let's see here. College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, fuck 808s and Heartbreaks. 808s and Heartbreaks.
Try it.
That shit is fucking trash.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy has held up tremendously. Yeezus, it took 10 years to understand where Kanye was going with that. And then The Life of Pablo, it's pretty good. It's 50-50 on Life of Pablo, but I'll throw it in there though. Anything after Life of Pablo, including Donda. Trash, straight trash.
His catalog solidified. I think it's good. It's like because he said where are they today?
Yeah,
and I think he's kind of ruining his legacy.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like
he ruining his legacy from a general population standpoint, but like from somebody who actually listens to his music, I'm still going to consider his music goated.
I think that if he didn't have such a strong out the gate showing, he would have been written off. Yeah. I think he lives on the lore of the Late Registration, the College Dropout, the
My Beautiful Dark.
He's living off of that. Like that is his saving grace with the culture. If he didn't have that, it'd be a wrap for him.
So we don't need to mention Eminem because it's often discussed, right? I just want to at least get it on record.
I got you.
Because I know the chat would say, but I think we've had enough conversation. To your point earlier, Rob, we've documented Eminem's catalog struggles.
Yeah, because I even said Eminem show didn't age well, and I like that back then.
This is the only thing I'll say about it because I think we mentioned it before. I think with the right direction producer, he can actually make a solid album. Yes. I think we was talking about what they're doing over there at Mass Appeal. Like if he got with a group like
Eminem catalog has aged like fucking milk. In my personal opinion, all of Eminem's catalog has aged like milk, except the Marshall Mathers LP. The Marshall Mathers LP, that shit still, that's the one that holds up. Anything else after the Marshall Mathers LP? Bruh, his first 2 albums and then everything else, his entire catalog after the first 2 albums, throw all that shit in the garbage.
Try.
I don't care, Eminem fans. Y'all gonna get in y'all feelings and come after me. I know a lot of y'all gonna come in here and say, "Oh, that's why you like Master P trash too. Master P trash." I already know what y'all gonna say, bro. I'm just saying how I feel. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. Y'all don't gotta take it personal, but I know y'all Eminem fans. Y'all take shit so fucking personally, bro. Like I said, bro, his first 2 albums have still held up well to me. Any album after the Marshall Mathers LP is fucking garbage.
Try. That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Y'all hold Eminem to a high ass standard that he don't belong in.
Like that, he ain't got a bunch of yes men around him.
Bruh.
Oh man, I think he still can crank
the
out
right producers.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He's still a rapper's rapper.
Yeah,
because he can still rap.
Shit, like
Bruh, he can still rap.
I know, like it's so
especially if you put him on next to someone with a pen.
Is it a pride thing that's going on with him? Like, do you not want to accept any advice from him?
You know what I think? I think part of the Eminem issue is that like he hit levels of success that literally only 2 or 3 other hip hop artists in all time have touched. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like his blueprint. He thinks that he has to remanufacture it.
Or because I feel like if he just sat down and just like, okay, y'all, what should I do? Mm-hmm. I think somebody can really give him some guidance on how to make.
I think it's the shock rap thing. That's what made a lot of his old shit age poorly. Is the shock rap. Him touching on subjects that are and saying it in a way that got people looking at him like, why would he say it like that? That is so. Why would he say something like that? It's like it don't hit the same because nowadays niggas talk crazy. Niggas talk 10 times more crazier. Niggas talk 10 times more crazier today than they do back then, bro. Like, niggas are 10 times more crazy, talk 10 times more crazy. Niggas speaking on the dead. Niggas talk about smoking on their dead ops. Shit done got more wicked and more reckless out here in today's rap to the point where Eminem shit just don't even come close. That shit just comedy rap at this point. It's like, it's comedy rap. It's comical. Like, to the white people, it's like, yeah, he's touching on some stuff that really, it's like niggas in the hood though, we looking at that shit like that ain't even close to what these niggas talk about. Have you heard NBA Youngboy as of recently? Do you know who NBA Youngboy is? That nigga talk about some of the most reckless and most foul shit. Have you heard King Von? Have you heard Prime, Chief Keef, and all them Chicago niggas? Niggas be speaking on some of the most reckless shit ever, bro. Hell no.
A dope ass.
You need to call Westside Gun. Westside Gun's my ass. Yeah. You got issues in creating hip hop music, bro. Hit Westside Gun.
And he said he have access to so many dope producers.
You know how many people would want to work with Eminem? Like, oh shit,
bro.
Anybody.
Like, come on.
Anybody.
That shit's crazy. It's so disappointing when I be hearing this production be whack as hell. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Like, that should be the least of his worries is the production. Yes. Like, what are we talking? Nigga, you Eminem.
Yes. Lil Wayne. We need to talk about that. That's already documented.
Lil Wayne. I'm gonna be real with y'all about Lil Wayne. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Whole discography ass. I'm being real with you. This nigga whole discography. I have listened to a good chunk of Lil Wayne, and I'm not talking about the Carter series. I'm talking about the black is hot. The black is hot. The black is hot. The black is hot. This nigga whole catalog is trash, bro. The Block is Hot is probably like the one album. I can't even get at to. The Black is Hot would have been the one for me, but the fact that this nigga is a fraud, y'all gotta understand. Lil Wayne is not a real blood. He not real gang. He not real Suwu Pyru in them. Okay, he not big blood like y'all think he is, bro. He never sold dope. This nigga never sold dope. This nigga never sold a drug a day in his life. This nigga was pampered by Birdman. This little nigga was pampered by Birdman. His mama took good care of him. He got good grades in school. He was your average little kid in the hood, bro. going to school, had his mama at home, had a stepdaddy coming around, stepping up and being a man for him. Then Birdman came into his life. This man was pampered, bro. This man this man is a complete fraud. But y'all want to sit up here and claim this nigga the GOAT and this nigga been frauding his whole fucking career? Fuck out of here, bro. Hell no.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Try it.
Stop it. Get some help.
This nigga was not selling drugs or none of that shit, bro. That nigga was not on the block, bro. That nigga was in the studio. That nigga was in school and at the studio and at home. The nigga shot himself. The nigga shot himself because his mama said he couldn't go to the studio, bro. So he shot himself, bro. The nigga tried to kill himself, bro. This some white boy shit. What are we talking about here?
Try it.
Stop it. Get some help.
And this is the GOAT right here. This is the coldest nigga to ever do this shit. This nigga is a fucking fraud.
Stop it. Get some help.
And y'all never pointed that shit out once. Nobody's ever pointed out the fact that this nigga has been a fraud his entire career.
Stop it. Get some help.
This nigga more of a fraud than Drake.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Fuck Lil Wayne. whole everything about this man is trash. His career, the lifestyle that he say he lived but never lived it. Everything is fraudulent about this nigga. So with that being said, trash. Of course you got to come up with dope metaphors and all this shit because you never lived a life. You never lived a life, my nigga. You never lived that life, my nigga. You was pampered. So of course you got to come up with these slick ass metaphors and similes and all this other stuff to get over with the fans, bro, because you can't relate to that drug shit, bro. That drug shit ain't going to get you nowhere cuz you don't live it. You ain't never pushed nothing in your life, brother. You ain't push nothing but a pencil, my nigga. That's all you do. You push pencils, not work, nigga. Fuck out of here. This nigga's a fraud. Fuck Lil Wayne.
Shit,
No,
we have
he's
talked
not
about
Asian
Lil
white.
Wayne.
I don't know if it's any statement him like Eminem.
Game.
Where is it?
The Game catalog is very solid. It's very solid. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just in that it's good. It's all right category. Not mid, above mid. So it's like all right. He has an all right category. First two albums, fire. LAX, Red Album, Jesus Piece. I say those were the mid albums. Once we got to Documentary 2, 1992, and Born to Rap, Game was on some other shit. Y'all not listening to this man catalog like that, bro. This has come from somebody who really fucked with his catalog, bro. I'm telling y'all. Game catalog is solid, bro. He does have some mid. Like I said, LAX, the Red Album, and Jesus Piece, all mid. But Documentary 2, 2.5, 1992, and Born to Rap, all solid. The last album he dropped, which was I forgot what it was called. Was it Trillmatic? Try it. It would have been good though if he took that Eminem diss off there. That Eminem diss ruined that entire song. But I'm not gonna give him wash because he's not washed. He do too much to hurt his own career. The Game do it to himself. But I'm never gonna say he washed because he can rap. He could actually give you a solid ass album. He does it to himself too often.
He had a good run.
He did have a good run.
Yeah.
He came out the gate hot as
Documentary still holds for you?
100%.
And Doctor's Advocate
100%.
still hold for you?
100%. But then after that, it's kind of like hit or miss. I think
Documentary 2 and 2.0. I mean 2.5 was pretty
yeah,
good.
I still like that. And then the one that he did, where he redid Colors. What was it called?
1992.
Yeah, 1992. Yeah, to me that still holds up.
I respect Game, man.
Yeah.
I respect Game because I mean he didn't let the 50 cosign make
Dre
him,
cosign.
or Dr. Dre make him. He made his own way. Like,
Yeah.
Because
not a lot of people can say that shit.
Yeah.
Like you had some of the biggest names in hip hop
on your first album
to catapult you, and you just said, "All right, well, y'all ain't fucking with me."
And he still arguably made an album that they say is better than Documentary.
Right.
Doctor's Advocate. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I go as far as to say Doctor's Advocate is better than Documentary, and that might be a controversial take to some of y'all, but I feel like not Doctor's Advocate and Born to Rap are better than Documentary. That's just me on a personal level because that's him on his own. I like those more because that's just him on his own. I understand Documentary got a lot of fucking hits that was given to him by Dr. Dre and 50, but the work that he did by himself, I feel like that shit hit a little bit more because it's just him by himself.
He did in the game, so I respect his path. And
me too.
Yeah, you got to give him a lot of credit for stepping up to the plate because a lot of people would have been driven by like the name of Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, G-Unit at the time.
Exactly.
But like he met that with like skill and bringing the whole coast on his back. I always talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I think Game, the albums that we really like have definitely lasted the test of time.
Single-handedly going after G-Unit. Yeah, like come on, bro.
500 bars,
300 bars and running.
Yeah, and this shit was stupid.
He had grit. Lupe's interesting too.
Lupe's like Nas.
Oh no, nope, you lost me. I'm heading out at this point. These niggas said Lupe fiasco. I'm done. I can see the well is running dry here. So I'm finna head on up out of here. But anyways, though, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. I could probably watch the real full version on your own. I don't leave links to these niggas videos down in the comment section. I literally just copy and paste the title and bring it over here. So literally just copy and paste the title. You'll find it yourself. So yeah, bye.